Hey everybody, this is Jill Thomas, and I am really excited because once again, I am doing a video with Nora Clemens, and she is the owner of Nutrition and Wellness Solutions. And today she's going to talk to us about boosting our immunity. I've really wanted to focus my videos for right now on things that you can do to get control during this time with COVID-19. I wanted to do some things that might be an encouragement to you. So I've asked Nora to help us again with that. And Nora, if you could just take a quick moment and just tell us a teeny bit about you and your credentials so people can understand where you're coming from as well.
All right. Well, thank you for having me again, Jill. So happy to be able to provide information that everybody can use. I'm a registered dietitian, nutritionist. I do own my private practice, Nutrition and Wellness Solutions, here in Sarasota on Fruitville Road. And I am working virtually during these times. I was working virtually before all of this, and I'm exclusively working virtually now. So that's something to know about. And as a nutritionist, of course, I'm prepared to bring you credible information about how to boost your immune system with supplements, but then I'm going to also give you a little bit more information. So yeah, I've been reading the literature that's been coming out on the scientific side, just so that I could stay science-based and not feel led by the marketing that's going on around all of this.
Yeah, that's good, because there are so much marketing and fads and things that we see on social media that really can be confusing. So let's just jump right into it. So talking about boosting our immunity, how do we do it?
Yeah, so really the first thing is thinking about what we're eating, because we're going to talk about supplements, but they are supplementing our immunity. And the best way to have a robust immune system is to, really dig in and feed yourself good, healthy foods. So, just reflecting back, we did another video not too long ago on healthy eating. So, getting enough proteins, carbs, and fats, and a good balance of that. Eating lots of fruits and vegetables. This is the time that more than ever, fruits and vegetables are really going to serve us. So that's the foundation of immunity. And then layering into that, of course, some supplements we're going to talk about that will do that, that will escalate and really fortify and boost our immunity.
Okay, great. Well, what do you say? What are the key components that would go into that? So let's suppose somebody does have a really good diet and they're having a great intake of the fruits and vegetables and the protein. So what would be the next step? What's the next layer?
I would recommend some of the supplements that I've listed on a handout that I sent you that I think you're willing to post.
Yes.
And that way folks could actually look at it and have an option to order them. I do have a supplement portal that I offer any of my patients, clients, really anybody who wants to have an opportunity to buy supplements from credible sources and really at a discount compared to what they can get them at. So all that being said, some of the key nutrition or supplements that I recommend are a really good multivitamin. The one that I absolutely love because it's so well-rounded is called One by Pure Encapsulations, not to be confused with One a Day that's been around for years. And that vitamin just has literally everything that our bodies need, including all the buzz nutrients that you hear about. It has zinc in it. So, you can take extra zinc, but if you don't, you're covered. It has a great amount of vitamin D. So if you're not taking extra vitamin D for some reason, you're still covered. So it's just a fantastic foundation. Another thing that is definitely in the literature is vitamin C. Now, vitamin C has been around for decades in terms of all the literature about how it supports the immune system, fighting colds and viruses. That's really been out there. And so we know that it's going to continue to do that even now. So should we get this virus that's out there, we're going to enter into it with just a stronger defense system to start out with. So vitamin C is going to layer into that. The next thing that I recommend is zinc. For those people that want to have a little extra zinc, zinc is amazing to increase, again, immune boosting capabilities. hard to get now. It is literally sold out everywhere.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's on back order, but you know what? If you take the multi that I recommended, you're covered with zinc. And then vitamin D, you know, let's not forget vitamin D, because vitamin D is really, it has been studied, I know for the last decade, lots of information's come out on vitamin D and how it's crucial in building our immunity. And then last but not least would be probiotics, because even though we think about probiotics as something that will help our gut health, yes, that is true. However, they themselves, the actual beneficial bacteria that's in the probiotic capsule, are going to emit all types of immune mechanisms themselves, chemicals that actually go after bacteria and viruses. So they are amazing, the work that they do in more ways than one. So probiotics are going to help, you know, mental health, physical health, your digestive health, literally everything. So
wow.
I know, it's incredible.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible. So, and you did mention that website, and I have ordered some products from there. It did take a little bit longer just because there was a back order, but I got them still in a pretty timely fashion. And just for all of you out there, I did a cost comparison between this other website and Amazon, and the prices on Nora's website are a little bit lower. And if you spend like $49, I think is a minimum, free shipping. So it just takes maybe a little bit longer, but the products are there. And like she said, you know, they're good products. So can you jump in just to a little bit of that, of, you know, let's suppose somebody is at Walmart, they're at Publix, you know, CVS. Are those products good there? I mean, if there's something there on the shelf, or how do they know what's a quality product and what's not?
Thank you for asking that question. I just came back from CVS, actually, doing my run for necessary things. And, you know, the reality is that the supplement industry is not regulated. They are asked to self-regulate themselves, which means that they're held to the highest standard, that what they say is in their product is in their product, nothing more, nothing less. But many independent companies have analyzed supplements over the years and constantly are outing these companies that don't have what they say they have in them. And sometimes they have dangerous ingredients in them as well. Wow. So any company that third-party tests their supplements is going to be, reasonably speaking, a good company, because they care enough to typically have good ingredients, because another company is completely inspecting their product constantly. So, and some of those companies do sell out on the shelves, but just to give you a few little buzzwords, GMP, good manufacturing process, that little emblem on the supplement, which is teeny tiny, that is a sign that that's a safe and properly made product. USP, United States Pharmacopoeia, that's another one. Right now, the other one is totally escaping me. There are a bunch of letters, but suffice it to say, if they're third-party tested, you can go to the website and even look if you're wondering, and it's going to be all over their website, because they pay for this information. They pay to have this done. They're going to brag about it, or you're going to see a little emblem that has letters like these two that I mentioned. So generally speaking, over-the-counter products, we don't know. The answer is it's a gamble. And, you know, you're spending money on these things. Sometimes they are less, but they all do add up. So my advice is, if you can get a good product at a discount, just get something credible. And that way, you know that, I mean, at the end of the day, you're taking it for a reason. Right. You know that it's doing what it's supposed to do.
Right. Yeah. Otherwise, you're just, I think, wasting your money. Then if it's not even a quality product, you're probably better off just not taking anything at all than something like that. And let me jump back, because talking about the value or the cost, you know, it's just me. So for me to, you know, go on to the website and buy a number of products that's going to last me 3 or 4 months, you know, isn't going to break the bank. But I do have friends who have 2, 3, or 4 children, and so they cannot afford to buy all of these products for everybody in the family. So let's boil it down. What are kind of like the must-haves that you would recommend?
That's great. And you know what? I am happy to provide parents with recommendations for children's products. I didn't do that on this list. I focused
Okay.
on adults, but I do have great recommendations for children as well. So I would definitely go with the multivitamin. That's really, to me, a good way to cover all the bases on your nutrients. I mean, as hard as we're trying to eat healthy, sometimes we don't hit all the bases. So that way you're going to get all those micronutrients, which is vitamins and minerals, that are going to be there behind the scenes, collaborating with your immune system to really power it up. That would be my number one product, possibly. If I could say 2 products, I'd say the multivitamin and the probiotic, because I spoke earlier so highly about probiotics. They don't only give you gut health, which, I mean, your gut needs to be healthy to be able to absorb those nutrients that you're eating, but they emit such good immune factors anyway. So it's almost a toss-up. You know, would I say to pick one, a probiotic or a multivitamin? I think in these times, I would say a multivitamin.
Okay.
I would say, generally speaking, if I just had one and I was eating healthy, I'd bank off of the probiotic, because that gives you so much more. It exponentially just offers a lot of health benefits. So I'd put it down to the 2, the multi and the probiotic.
Okay, well, that's good information. I've taken probiotics, but usually just when I am taking an antibiotic, I do that? And I just pick up something, you know, again, just from the local store, sometimes just in liquid form. Now, kind of a quick side question. What about yogurt and getting probiotics from yogurt? Is that sufficient, or is that at least like a good start?
Yeah, you know what? If you're not going to be able to invest in yogurt, probiotics, and I get it, you know, we're limited. Look, some people aren't working,
Right.
but they want to do their best. That's a fantastic idea. If you tolerate dairy, yogurt is a great idea. I want to recommend a brand that I have kind of fallen in love with because it's low in sugar, because lots of yogurts are high in sugar.
Yes.
And it's called Too Good, TWOGOOD, and it is made by Dannon. And I call them, and they use milk that has not been treated with antibiotics. So it's really a good quality product. So it's a good breakfast, lunch, or dinner option for protein. And it's filled with the live beneficial bacteria.
Okay, wow, that's super. Because like I said, that's just whatever we can get out there to folks that can be the most affordable, get the most bang for their buck right now. I think that all that's really good information. So hopefully, wherever you fall at on the spectrum of affordability, availability, you might be able to have gotten something out of this, you know, little informational piece here with Nora. So before we wrap this up, is there anything else you want to add to this, Nora, that maybe we didn't cover or forgot to mention?
I think those are the basics. Look, there are a lot of supplements out there for lung health, for other nuances, you know, many other aspects of our health and immune system. But I wanted to make this practical for you today and affordable at the end of the day. If you have questions, or you'd like me to talk to you about personalizing a nutrition plan for you, like a supplement plan for you, let me know. Reach out. I'm doing that as a complimentary service, and I'd be happy to do that. And of course, we'll provide a link where you could create an account and order your supplements at a discount. So, you know, let me know if I can help you, not just with preparing a good supplement list, but, you know, nutrition questions you have right now. If you're struggling and you need nutrition help, I am still working, but I'll be honest, my clientele is lower than it has been in a long time. So I'm happy to use this time to give back to the community. That would be my gift to you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. And I've known Nora for maybe like a year or so, and she's just a sweetheart of a lady. And as you can tell, just a real personable. And so if you do have a need or an issue, even beyond all of this, you know, feel free to give her a call and see if maybe it would be a good fit for her to help you. I'm going to have her contact information in the comments below, and so you'll definitely have that accessible to you. And I'll also try to attach this protocol list here, at least into Facebook. Otherwise, you can contact me or contact Nora, and we can email it to you. So hopefully this was an encouragement to all of you folks out there. Again, I know so many people are still struggling in different ways through all of this and being at home and new challenges in the world and in life. And so I think if we take good care of ourselves, that's going to help us get through this difficult time right now. So, again, if you have any questions, let Nora know. And also, I am still doing real estate. It's considered an essential business in Florida, but a lot of times people just like to talk or think ahead. And so feel free to give me a call if you have any real estate needs. I would be happy to help. And again, Jill Thomas with Berkshire Hathaway and Nora Clemens with Nutrition, Wellness, and Solutions. Thanks for watching.